Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. This is my new series where I follow Mark Hamill on Twitter and I reply to his tweets. He probably will never reply back, but I'm just going to keep trying until he does. Let's get into this a little bit, and I'm going to go over the tweet one more time, the famous one where he says a thing about women, just to get into it a little more, because I'm going to play devil's advocate and try to defend Mark a little bit, because I'm personally giving him a pass. You know, I don't want to hate everyone who comes out and says something bad that we don't like or whatever, so I'm going to try to defend him a little bit. When he says something really out of line, I'll be honest. I'm pretty honest here, so here we go. Alright, so let me read the most controversial one yet, I suppose. For centuries, men have had their chance to rule government with middling to poor results. Who's ready to let women take charge completely? Just women, I know I am. So he made this tweet, and I find it a little strange, but I also thought it wasn't quite as serious as people are making it out to be, and let's read his response to this, which was a lot less famous, got a lot less attention than this tweet did. So here's his personal defense. For years, I have had the chance to express overgeneralized thoughts and engage in idle speculation. Who's ready to take everything I say literally? Not just women, but anyone ready to wildly overreact with a well-crafted hate tweet. I'm not sure I am, but remain open-minded. Okay, so that was his reply, and I was thinking something like that, like, you know, maybe it was like just jokingly tweeted and he wasn't like being totally serious. Like if you sat Mark Hamill down in a room and said, do you think women should rule the world right now, today, only women? You'd think he'd really be like, yeah, it's a good idea, only women. No, he'd probably be like, we should probably have some men in government too. I just gotta think it was a little bit of a, not like a complete joke, like to be funny, but just kind of a sarcastic thing or something like that, which doesn't come through good in text. My reply is, yeah, I think people do overreact these days, but you can't blame some for being wary with the strong divide in the culture these days. So yeah, I was trying to say, you know, it was possibly overreacted, but what you said was taken the wrong way with just cause, and you can understand why people would take it the wrong way with all the political atmosphere these days with SJW wars and stuff like that. This next tweet was one he tweeted on the birthday or anniversary, you could say, of Disney Company, so let me get into this one. I hope we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse, Walt Disney. But what a mouse he is, an Oscar-winning worldwide icon megastar like no other, from Steamboat Willie to my part-time boss, thanks for 90 years of magic. So, let me read my response to that. Well, Mark, Disney never made my dreams come true like promised. All I ever wanted was to see Luke Skywalker in a Star Wars movie. Really. And I'd argue I never got that. Disney is not what it used to be. And I think that's the perfect response. I'm not being rude. I'm not saying shut up, don't celebrate Disney, you know, F you. I'm saying, you know what? I didn't get what I wanted from Disney in the end. I don't know if it's a promise, but, you know, I think they said something like, makes dreams come true. So they don't have to say promise, but, you know, that's one of their catchphrases, so you'd think that they made dreams come true. By the way, this is only 1 minute old, so this got quite a few likes. It says 1 now after 1 minute, but it was going up like 1 like every 5 minutes for the whole day, so it ended up on like 50 or something like that. This next one was really nice, actually, so of course that's never going to get any attention. And it made me think. Shout out to Adam Driver for no particular reason other than being an incredibly versatile actor, a true kind person, and someone who doesn't get the credit he deserves for a delightful sense of humor or his expert karaoke skills. Okay, so let's read my response on that. Yeah, I do like Adam Driver. Can't argue there. Too bad he didn't get a better character to play in The Force Awakens and Last Jedi. He deserved better. So of course, you know, I never missed a chance to take a stab at The Last Jedi and Force Awakens, but Mark Hamill did make me think that Daisy Ridley said some silly things in interviews, Kelly Marie Tran has obviously been involved in a whole bunch of drama, and John Boyega also has now been calling out fans and things like that, but you don't hear much from Adam Driver as far as fighting fans and, you know, calling people man babies and haters and things like that, so yeah, I guess Adam Driver's pretty cool, and I realized that from that tweet there. Not that I'm aware of. I wouldn't be surprised, but as far as I'm aware, you know, he's been pretty cool about the backlash and everything. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this series, what you think about Hamill in general. Me personally, I'm not going to hate on him. I'm not going to defend him. I'm just going to play neutral on this one. You know, it's just my stance on it. If he says something really out of line and it really just can't be explained any other way except negative, yeah, I'll be honest. Anyway, consider subscribing. Community is growing little by little. Love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear your comments. And thanks to everyone who's been supporting so far. You guys have been great. So, I will see you next time.